Hi, everyone, and welcome to our Wednesday devotional from the South Freeport Congregational Church for this May the 25th. And you guessed it, yes, I am traveling once again this week, and you are all joining me here in White Plains, New York. As you may have noticed, I have been on a lot of planes lately. I've started traveling a lot more over the last 2 months as restrictions from the pandemic have lifted. And so I carry you all with me in heart on yet another trip. Well, yesterday, or I should say on Monday, I was in yet another plane. And as I was walking through the airport and as I'm making my way to my flights, we're getting boarded in the hustle and bustle. I can see a lot of weary faces. And so as I was thinking about those weary faces, there was a scripture that came to me, and I wanted to share it with you. It's one that you know well, and it's simply from John chapter 14:27, where Jesus says, "Peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not let them be afraid." My friends, I see a lot of people that do not have peace when they're traveling. And I often see that with families that are traveling with small children. As we move into this time of year where families are going to be traveling, going to Disney, going to vacation points all over the US and the world, I think a lot about those families that are challenged, if you will, with getting children to their flights, getting them seated, getting them happy on the plane. And I also think about the weary parents that I often see. Today, I want to offer a blessing to you that I recently found. It is from a book called Ordinary Blessings. I've shared some of these with you before, and it is by author Medic Herrick Carlson. And this particular blessing is for sitting near small children on an airplane. I invite you to think about your upcoming travels. Think about the weary road warriors as they are traveling with small children. And even I think of you if you have small children and you will be traveling. Let us hear these words. Again, this is the blessing for sitting near small children on an airplane. The sibling elbow and lunge, but there can only be one by the window. Our seats shake with the jabs of cheap peace. I am annoyed, aren't we all? Forced shoulder to shoulder in this sky carriage of strangers, they squeal and scream over the rush of engines until I almost forget to see their parents. Weary diplomats trapped in negotiations about coloring books and snacks. This vacation has been some of their hardest work. They did not pack a good book or neck pillow for this mission. The miracle of flight is lost on them today. These are the trench years of sacrificial love, somewhere in between making family memories and my desire for peace and quiet. And so I bless them with a smile or a snack, beyond acceptance, without reluctance, as whole and hearty people who are doing their very best to fly. Don't we all do our very best when we fly? And so the next time you are boarding that plane, you are taking your seat, and maybe the squills are surrounding you, take a moment, offer a blessing both to the children and both to the parents for which they fly. God bless you, God keep you, and until we meet again, Godspeed.